The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. Jesus said to his apostles, "As you go, proclaim that the kingdom of heaven is close at hand. Cure the sick, raise the dead, cleanse the lepers, cast out devils. You received without charge, give without charge. Provide yourselves with no gold or silver, not even with a few coppers for your purse, with no haversack for the journey, or spare tunic, or footwear, or a staff, for the workman deserves his keep. Whatever town or village you go into, ask for someone trustworthy and stay with him until you leave. As you enter his house, salute it. And if the house deserves it, let your peace descend upon it. If it does not, let your peace come back to you." The Gospel of the Lord. Today we celebrate the feast of Saint Barnabas. Barnabas at his birth was called Joseph, but he got the name Barnabas later on during his life, and the meaning of Barnabas is the son of encouragement. The son of encouragement, or the son of consolation. What a beautiful name he has. And that is what I want us to look at tonight. Can we be another Barnabas for someone else? The whole world obviously is going through a very difficult and one of the most challenging times of our life. There can be no other better time than this to be Barnabas to someone than we have now. We could become Barnabas in our families. If you look at your left, your right, your front or your back, sometimes in life there's always someone that needs your encouragement. A lot of people are coming close to the point of giving up in life. And it's not because of their fault. They haven't done anything to deserve that. Some have lost their income, some because of failure in exams at school, some because they haven't been very successful in their marriage, some because they don't know what the future is like. They are getting depressed, and they need some Barnabas around them to give them a helping hand to raise them up. How can we be Barnabas to one another? First of all, by paying attention to the person and then trying to find out, what can I do to help this person? What can I do to give this person hope that all will be well? That the picture is not as bad as the person is looking at it. We live in a country where people hardly tell others about what they go through. People live here in isolation. And they don't know, you may even live with someone without knowing what that person is going through, unless you ask. And sometimes when you ask, some people will not even open up. You have to ask not once, not twice. The priest was telling us, he told us the story of another priest who came to work with him from somewhere in India. When the priest arrived here in Australia a few years ago, the parish priest went to pick him from the airport. And then when he brought him home, he asked him, "Are you hungry? Can you have something?" He said, "No, I'm fine." And then the parish priest left him and went away. And the poor young priest who had just entered the country had to go to bed without anything. He couldn't sleep that night. It was much later that he told the parish priest that that was the most difficult night in his life because he was hungry throughout the night. He didn't eat much on the plane, and when he got out, the priest didn't eat anything before the priest left him. And the priest said, "But I did ask you." He said, "Yes, you did." He said, "But why didn't you tell me you needed something?" He said, "But you asked only once. You should have asked more than once. In our culture, you have to ask the person 3 times before the person will say yes. I was waiting for you to ask twice. You only asked once, and then that was it." So sometimes in life, we may need to ask more than once for people to open up to us. What the world needs from us, sometimes it's not about what people need from you, it's not even money. It's not about clothes. It's not food. They just need encouragement. They just need those words of encouragement. Some people just need someone else to listen to them. And that's what Barnabas was doing. He went out from place to place, encouraging people, giving them hope, giving them the message of the gospel. Many people in our world today have heard this gospel message, but there's so much happening in their life, there's so much going on inside, that they can't share with anyone. They just need someone to ask. And when you ask, they could open up straight away. Some of them can even break down emotionally. I think if there's any other time we need Barnabas, is now. Can you be one of those Barnabas in our society today? May God bless you.